In the 90s, if you heard the last name Dash, there's a few people to come to mind. The first is my guy Damon Dash, who was one of the best CEOs in hip hop. Him and Jay-Z and Kareem Biggs will be responsible for founding Rockefeller. But after the split from Jay-Z, here is what we noticed about Damon Dash.
See if you're the real deal. See if I'm the real deal.
Woo! But the other Dash is his cousin, Stacey. And Stacey Dash was the heartthrob of the early 90s. In 1992, she was in probably my best film that I saw her in, Mo Money, where she co-starred with Damon Wayans. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, folks started to really fall in love with this young, hot, beautiful thing. Now, you know that I typically like them dark and chocolate, and Stacey Dash is a little light. But if you gonna get me to like you and you not dark skinned, you got to be fine.
He's right, you know.
Fast forward. 1995 would bring her her most signature role in Clueless, where she played Dionne Davenport. After that, she was kind of on the up and up. And then everything started going different. You see, Stacey Dash changed from being a black community female icon to kind of just only dating white men. I mean, she married Brian Lavelle. That was from 99 to 2005. Then James Mabey from 2005 to 2006. Emmanuel Zara from 2007 to 2011. Then Jeffrey and Marty from 2018 till, I don't know if they're still married now, but they're definitely separated. Now, amongst dating all these white men, Stacey Dash, of course, went on to Fox News, started talking really anti-black, hating on black people until they got tired of her ass. And that's right, Stacey Dash was not rehired at Fox in January 2017. Fast forward. After Fox News, Stacey Dash became a religious zealot, and I mean a serious one. And she no longer was in the industry. We didn't see her anymore on TV shows. We didn't really see her anymore on the news. And so she actually identified why that was the case.
Did family members turn on you too?
Yes.
How about Hollywood? Did Hollywood turn on you?
Yes.
They turned on you?
Oh yeah, I've been blacklisted.
And how do you know that for sure?
I've had agencies actually say they won't represent me because I do not stand for their beliefs.
So Stacey Dash said the reason why she's no longer in the industry is because of her commitment to being a Christian. This is interesting. And the reason why it is because so many people are Christians in the industry. I mean, Serena Williams is a Jehovah's Witness, and that is really uncommon. Almost everybody identifies as being a Christian in Hollywood, or at least in hip hop. When you hear it at the Oscars for award acceptances, you hear it at the Grammy Awards or nominations, you hear it at the BET Awards. Everybody's always thanking God, Jesus Christ, for saving them, giving them energy. And yet Stacey Dash is saying, well, because of my belief, that they don't want me in the industry anymore.
Stop the cap.
Let's assume that Stacey Dash is correct. Now, Stacey Dash is not the most honest person, and she is pretty good at capping. Let me explain what I mean.
The question should be, why are men violent against women? Physically, verbally, abusive, all of that. Because we do not choose to stay. As a survivor of domestic violence, I was in a relationship from the time I was 18 till I was 24. 23, almost 24. And I finally left because of my son.
So Stacey Dash alleges that she has been a victim of abuse. Okay, let me just say this. I do not condone any kind of abuse against women at all, right? So if she has been a victim of abuse, I don't deny that this has happened to her. I just deny how it happened.
What?
Now, wait a minute. Stop the show. Guys, I don't want you to think that I'm defending men hitting women. Just hear me out before you get in your feelings. Stacey Dash says here that she was in an abusive relationship from the ages of 18 to 24, and that it was because of her son that she left the relationship. Now, her son is named Austin, all right? Now, if you guys don't know, Stacey Dash was in a relationship with a singer, Christopher Williams, you know? Like if you ever heard that song, I'm Dreaming, like, yeah, that was him, right? If you're listening to her right now, she's basically saying that Christopher Williams is the reason why I was beat, okay? She's trying to say I left because of my son. She was with him around the same time that this all happened. Stacey Dash is now 58. Her son, Austin, is 33. So that means she was with somebody from the ages of 18 to 24, and she left because of her son. That's what she's saying. But what she told people in 2016 was different. She says this: by her early 20s, Dash was still doing drugs and fell into a dangerous relationship with a man who physically abused her. He would punch me in my body, my legs, my chest, anything that could be covered. Okay? But then listen to this. Dash ended her things with her abuser, and then after entering a relationship with musician Christopher Williams, learned she was pregnant with Williams' child. Okay, stop the show. So either Stacey Dash is lying about this whole thing, because in this video, she's implying that Christopher Williams was the one that was beating her. But she told people that basically she got beat, then met Christopher Williams. So which one is it? She's talking about she's a victim of domestic violence. However, on September 29, 2019, at her apartment in Pasco County, Florida, she was charged with what? Domestic violence.
Damn.
She did plead not guilty, and the case was dropped on October 3rd at the request of her ex-husband, but that doesn't mean that she did not do it. So those are two glaring weaknesses in Stacey Dash's argument, is that she also lies and she has a history of drug abuse, and that seems to still be maybe what's echoing in her life right now. I'm not sure. And then also she still talks about religion.
I know I'm not the only one who struggles, and I don't know who else needs to hear this, but I've been praying, and the devil's been busy in my head. And what he wants to do is discourage me, make me feel unworthy, like I'm not good enough, shame me.
So in this clip, you know, here is Stacey Dash talking about how the devil is after her. The devil is trying to do this and that. Now, don't get me wrong. This is something that religious people do. I mean, I've seen it in the black church. I've seen almost every Christian. When something is against them, then, you know, hey, it's the devil that did it. And don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a Baptist person. I believe in God fully. But sometimes people use religion to dodge accountability. Okay. And so every problem is Satan, or everything that can be saved is God. And while God is an important part of a Christian's life, it may not be ultimately the entire story. And what people like Stacey Dash want to do is continuously make herself the victim, the perpetual victim of outside forces attacking her. And, you know, these are the things that are happening in her life. But really what it appears is that this person is having a mental health issue, and you have unresolved issues in your life. And, you know, hey, it's one thing to believe that the devil is busy, but there is something that you can do about it, which is owning up to your situation and asking God, in my honest opinion, for help. And in this case, it just seems to me that you're trying to get some attention. But wait, it gets more.
I'm just praying to God. And these are not tears of sorrow, they're tears of love and gratefulness. Because I am truly, truly, truly so grateful for what God is doing in my life, in the lives of my children. And I just pray that I'm doing a good job for Him. And I know we all do that. We all have those moments because we love God so much. So much. He's everything. And I've moved so much in my life without him. And I don't ever want to do that again. And so I'm asking him, praying, God, please help me. I don't want this life without him ever again.
So here is Stacey Dash just crying uncontrollably because she is thanking God for her kids, thanking God for everything that's happening in her life. I mean, hey, it's okay to be thankful, but it seems a little fishy to me when, obviously you could just do this by yourself. You don't need to put this on social media. And I always question people who decide to just cry uncontrollably for people who don't know and don't care about you like that. And then it's not only me that really feel what's going on. It's people that are in the comments that are saying this. Look at this. Stacey, I don't even feel sorry for you after you said she wasn't black. Woo! This person goes, okay, I have to ask you, are you okay? Like, seriously, are you lonely? And Zach says, I see what you see. I hope she's mentally solid and safe. Emily, have you ever heard of acting?
Got him!
And this is another person that goes, wait, why is she crying? I guess I'm clueless. Woo! Now, this is a snark at basically, the movie that she did, which was Clueless. Another person says this. After Clueless, she really became clueless. Woo! DeAndre Bonds, great pretender. Woo! Cherry Pie, how does one set up a camera to cry? Woo! Then this person, Auden Espinoza, are you okay? And then Stacey Dash replies, are you? Woo! Ultimately, what happens here, unfortunately with many people, especially women, when all of the decisions that they have made that are poor decisions, there is nobody left to deal with them. No matter how beautiful Stacey Dash is, and she still is very attractive. After going with all of those white men, the industry doesn't want to deal with you. Nobody wants to deal with you. Ultimately, you got to believe in something. And then that means becoming some sort of religious zealot for God. I mean, that's all that she has left. I mean, Stacey Dash is almost 60. She's dancing like real weird, all on TikTok all the time. And she's had like a drug problem, liquor problem, like alcohol problems. And culminating in all of this, not adding any value to anybody, results in people just not wanting to deal with you. And unfortunately, a lot of us as humans can go through this, but it's very, very difficult for women to go through this. And once women experience this, it's very, very difficult for them to get better, because at the same time, you've been through your whole life, you've been extremely beautiful, you've had opportunities, you squandered the opportunities, then you don't want to take any accountability for those opportunities. And so the only person that you can believe in and trust in is God. And this is no different than what you see with B. Simone, because God can't necessarily talk to you and hold you accountable. God can only tell you what you want to hear, because in your mind, that's what God is. It's not like God is going to show up to your door and say, hey, listen, all of this is your fault. No, Stacey Dash doesn't serve that God. Stacey Dash serves the God that makes her feel better, makes her comfortable with her decisions, makes her comfortable with everything that she's ever done in her life. And that is exactly the road that she's on. And for some people, you can feel that she's going crazy, and she actually very well may be. I'm not sure. I really wish her well. To be honest, I am concerned, but this is where she's at. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea D. Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We out.